be starting.
All right, Ryan McCall on the floor for the Hearts. There's the opening tip. It's controlled by the Shoes, Mitch Custer. He'll bring it across the timeline. Looks off to Johnny King on the left side. King will drive. Shot it up. Will not go. Offensive rebound to Todd Taylor, and a foul whistled early on against the Hearts.
It'll go against Dustin Earhart, I'm sure. 5-1. Our 5-0. Let's see, it's 5-0, so that will be Earhart. A quick foul on Dusty. The one thing Effingham can't afford is to be in any kind of foul trouble in this ball game.
Shoes have opened up in a matchup zone. Out top, this is Mitch Custer. Custer looks in the corner. Gobzinski the turnaround, in and out, no good. Rebound to Trent Craig. He'll get it off quickly for Ryan McCall. McCall has the basketball in the corner. Ryan looking for a little help out on the wing. He'll look out top for Jared Holtz. Holtz with the basketball. Shoes open in the man-to-man. He'll look off for McCall. McCall, top of the arc, guarded by Johnny King. McCall tried to dish down low. It's picked off by King.
You can't afford that early in the ball game or any time in the game. You've got to take good care of the basketball this evening against a good defensive ball team.
Just into action, no score here at Effingham High School. Hearts have now gone man-to-man. Johnny King with the basketball on the left wing. He'll look out top for Nick Swingler. Swingler on the right side with the basketball. Down in the corner. Pass intended for Johnny King, and they'll whistle a foul against the Hearts.
Dustin Earhart pick up 2 fouls in less than a minute and a half, and quickly Josh Stortson's got to get on the floor.
Big blow for the Hearts here early on, as Earhart is going to have to check out of the ball game. Custer to trigger the inbounds for T-Town. Gets it in, shot will not go, ball batted around. Finally comes out top to Mitch Custer. Custer on the left side, launches from 3, off the iron, no good. Gobzinski's tip won't go. His second tip and putback is up, and T-Town has taken a 2-0 lead. 6:36 to go in the first quarter.
T-Town's got 6 shots already at the bucket. Effingham has yet to shoot the ball.
Ryan McCall into the lane. 8-foot jumper by Ryan will not go. Rebound comes off to Todd Taylor. He'll get it out quickly for Mitch Custer. Custer with the basketball out top. Brings it right left side for Johnny King. Hearts have now gone back to the matchup zone. Back to Swingler. Now off to Gobzinski. To Custer out on the wing. You can hear the Hart fans in the background as Custer drives inside.
Gobzinski's going to get called for the offensive foul. Pushing off a terrible screen he set that time, but got called for it. No basket. That'll be a first team foul against the Wooden Shoes. Gobzinski's first foul.
Nullifies a basket by Mitch Custer.
Yeah, Mitch had a nice open shot. Gobby just got a little carried away and pushed off on the defense.
Zone pressure now by T-Town. They'll pick up man-to-man as the Hearts bring it across the timeline. Ryan McCall has it on the left wing. McCall brings it out top. Shoes looking to double team. He'll look off. Jared Holtz from 3. Bounces high off the rim, will not go. Storts him an offensive rebound. He'll get it up top for McCall. McCall right back to Holtz. In the corner, Trent Craik will drive. The shot will not go. And a jump ball whistled as Nick Swingler and Josh Stortson fighting for the rebound.
3 officials on the floor this evening. I think it's the first game Effingham's had this year with 3 officials. And it's going to be I don't know how tight they're going to call the game. We've already seen a lot of slapping, bumping, and jiving on the floor, so see what happens from here on out.
Holtz triggers the inbounds. He'll get it in for Craik. The basket will not count as Craik is whistled for a charge.
Trent got the bucket. He's going to call him for the charge on the play, so you have to count, not take the bucket off. That'll be team foul 3 against Effingham.
Shoes leading this one 2-0 over the Hearts. The Hearts now go straight up man-to-man defense. Full court. Gobzinski brings it across the timeline over to Johnny King. King with the basketball on the left wing. Looks back out top for Custer. Mitch Custer with the basketball. Driving on Stortson. Dishes underneath for Johnny King. His shot up and in, 4-0 Shoes.
Nice play by Custer, creating the offense. You either pick him up or you let him shoot the ball, and King got the open shot because the defense didn't ride with it.
McCall for the Hearts. Dishes off for Jared Holtz on the right wing. T-Town still in the man-to-man. Now they're in a switching man-to-man. On the wing, Ryan McCall with the basketball. McCall brings it up top. Almost had it stolen away by Custer. He'll look down for Holtz. Down low, Stortzum. Make that Crank. Shot will not go. Gobzinski the rebound. Gets it off of Swingler. Swingler down low for Mitch Custer. A foul. No, they're going to whistle a traveling violation on Custer.
Custer took too many steps that time. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to say it one more time. 3 officials on the floor, and they're letting both teams play.
4-0 T-Town. 4:22 to go here in the first quarter. Holtz brings it across the timeline. Looks in the corner for Ryan McCall. McCall drives baseline. Shot will not go. Offensive rebound. Matt Keller. And Keller puts the Hearts on the board.
Nice job by Matt.
Gobzinski will drive. He'll get fouled. I think Keller gets whistled for this one.
I believe they're going to give that foul to McCall, but I don't know. We'll wait and see. 24.
It will be on McCall with 4:01 to go here in the first quarter. The Hearts trailing 4-2.
Tell you, we've seen an excellent ball game played so far by both ball teams. Come out strong. Not the best offense either way, but real strong game.
Corey Parks has checked into the ball game. The Hearts get a steal and bring it coast to coast. Trent Crank is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. A chance to tie this ball game at 4.
Crank knocked the ball away, just didn't get the best control. Still got a shot off, though.
Say the foul, or rather the ball was knocked out of his hands. Corey Parks has it on the baseline. Parks gets fouled by Todd Taylor.
Corey's not played since, I believe, the first game of the season when he broke his nose, and this will be the first action. Coach Corona needs to have him on the floor. He's got speed and good shooting ability.
Holtz triggering the inbounds. He'll look out top for Trent Craik. Craik with the basketball. Brings it right side. Drives baseline. Craik skips it out for McCall. Make that Holtz. His shot on the baseline is up and good.
Jared Holtz with his first 2-point makes it 4-all. And they're going to call Custer for the offensive foul mark. Drove the hole. Craik went over and took the charge. Pretty good acting job on Craik's part. Got the foul called. Custer's first foul of the ball game.
3:32 to go in this first quarter. We are tied at 4.
Team foul number 2 against Teutopolis.
Corey Parks for the Hearts brings it across the timeline. Tried to dish off for Holtz. It's picked off by Swingler. But Swingler brings it across the timeline. Looks off for Gobzinski. Now to Custer on the wing. Custer back out top for Swingler. Over to Johnny King. Down low for Custer. Shot was blocked out of bounds by Matt Keller.
Nice job. Matt didn't give up his position. That's the one thing you got to do, because Teutopolis does a great job of leaning with their bodies to get the shot off. You can't give up position in that play.
Custer to trigger the inbounds. Full of the shoes. Gets it in. Corey Parks picks up the loose ball. He'll take it down, and it's slapped out of his hands. Picked up by the Hearts. Down low. The shot will not go, and a foul is going to be whistled on net. Or make it Josh Stortzum.
It'll be Stortzum's first foul, team foul number 5 against the Hearts.
Teams are really getting up and down the floor, Rich.
Well, the one thing Effingham can do, Effingham can run with it. Don't take that away from them. This ball team's got more speed than we've seen in the past. They're not going to lay back, but they will run with you. They definitely could get in the running game. It's just, do they have the shooters to stay in the game with
Mark Richard is checked in for the Hearts. Swingler down low, another steal by the Hearts. Now T-Town gets one. Johnny King with the basketball. He'll do the wise thing, bring it out, reset the offense. Gets it off for Custer. Now to Gobzinski on the baseline. He tried to knife through a double team. Got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
Parks will pick up his first foul, team foul number 5 on the Hearts. That is a shooting foul. That could be team foul number 6, I believe.
4-4, 2:39 to go here in the first quarter for the Hearts. They're going to get Ryan McCall back into the ball game.
John Tipton will be on the game floor here in just a little bit for the Wooden Shoes, Mark.
Tipton, one of the best 6-man in the area. Gobzinski's free throw. No good off the iron. Tipton will check in now. Tipton.
So far this ball game's been in favor of the Hearts, Mark. if T-Town doesn't do any better shooting than what we've seen, this could be, Effingham's doing everything they can to keep them off the board. We've only seen 8 points scored this quarter.
Second free throw by Gobzinski, up and good. Puts T-Town up 5-4.
Andy's got 3 points in the ball game.
Jared Holtz for the Hearts, brings it across the timeline, looks down to Ryan McCall on the wing. McCall with the basketball. He'll bring it out top, picked up by Custer in the T-Town matchup zone. Looks off for Stortson. Stortson with the basketball. Lost the handle. Picked up, stolen by T-Town. They'll get it up quickly. Mitch Custer. And T-Town has scored 3 straight and leads 7-4.
Custer's first 2 points of the game.
Holtz for the Hearts has the basketball. He'll look right side. Almost stolen away from Josh Stortson as T-Town has increased its defensive pressure as the Hearts get Trent Craik back onto the floor.
Good move by Coach. Get him in the ball game. Josh has shown a little bit of jitters out there. Hadn't been able to hang on to the ball last 3 times he's touched it.
For the Hearts, they look out top for Ryan McCall. Down on the baseline. Trent Craik with a nice move on the baseline. It pulls the Hearts to within 1, 7-6.
Trent's first 2 points of the game.
Swingler looks off for Custer on the wing. Hearts in a man-to-man defense. Custer looks off for Swingler. Now off to Johnny King. T-Town clears out. King will drive. Shot will not go. Rebound to Tipton. He'll look back out top for Swingler. Back down low. Tipton. Shot off the glass. No good. Hearts control the rebound. Keller.
Nice defense that time by Craig.
Holtz brings it quickly. 15-foot jumper. Jared Holtz will not go. Rebound controlled by Custer. Here come the Shoes. Custer brings it down. Coast to coast, and the bucket is good. 9-6. Shoes.
4 points for Mitch.
For the Hearts, Matt Keller in the backcourt. He'll bring it up court. Gets it across the timeline and threw it out of bounds.
No reason for that kind of a turnover. You're 6 games into the season. You really should know where your other players are going to be. That time, Matt just threw the ball away.
Well, that time the Hearts brought nobody back besides Jared Holtz to help offensively and bring the ball up the floor.
Under a minute to go in the quarter now.
Shoes looking for one. Swingler has it on the left wing. He'll look out top for Mitch Custer. Custer with the basketball.
Going to run it down to about 10 seconds before they put him in play.
Swingler with the basketball. Out top. Now looks off for Custer. That ball stripped away and stolen by Holtz. He'll get it up quickly. McCall. Ryan McCall
with a 2-pointer.
And that pulls the Hearts back to within 1 at 9-8. Nice play by Holtz.
Boy, I tell you, Jared Holtz stripped the ball away from Mitch Custer, and excellent play. He got the ball right back in play then.
Custer going one-on-one. Another play by Holtz to strip the ball away from Custer. And a jump ball is called with 2.3 seconds to go in the quarter.
T-Town will set the ball up under their own bucket. They got an advantage that time because Holtz had knocked the ball away once again. Effingham's going to play it a man-to-man. Look for the spin man in the middle.
There's a lob inside. Gobzinski. That shot was altered by Keller. And the first quarter has come to a close. The Hearts trail T-Town 9-8. This is high school.
Somebody said that this would only been 17 points in a quarter. I don't think anybody believed it.
Jared Holtz out top for the Hearts. He's guarded by Swingler. T-Town is in the man-to-man. Holtz will drive. Cut off. Looks baseline for Ryan McCall. He'll bring it out top to the wing. McCall out top. Dishes across court for Holtz. Inside, Matt Keller puts it up over Gobzinski. Count the bucket and a foul.
Matt's 4th point of the ball game.
And that will be 2 fouls on Gobzinski.
And that's a big foul, I tell you. I think they're going to, yes, that is his 2nd foul.
Hearts lead this one.
That's
10-9.
Team foul number 3, too.
1 on Custer and 2 on Gobzinski here just into second quarter action. Hearts have taken a 10-9 lead. Matt Keller makes it a 2-point ball game, 11-9. Gobzinski looks off to Johnny King on the left side. King back out top for Custer. Mitch Custer with the basketball. Looks in the wing. Gobzinski's shot blocked out of bounds. What a play by the Hearts.
Trent Craig went right over the top of Gobzinski and slapped that ball out of bounds. Boy, I tell you what, that's showing some athleticism on Trent's part.
Custer with the basketball. Ball tipped around and picked up by the Hearts. Jared Holtz brings it down, had it stripped away by Swingler. He'll dish off the Craig, and Gobzinski is going to get his third foul.
Number 3 on Andrew. That's a tough situation for Andrew to get into. He's got to understand, keep his head on a little bit. Now, T-Town's going to have to play without him for the rest of this quarter. Coach Crawford's going to get him out. He understands basketball well enough, but Andrew can't stay on the floor much longer. I believe we're going to see Haney get in this ballgame pretty quick here.
Good. Haney is going to check in, a 6'4" junior for the Shoes. For the Hearts, Trent Craig at the free throw line. The Hearts have scored 2 straight here. First one up by Craig. Off the iron, no good. Hearts lead 11-9 with 7:16 to play. Gobzinski's going to sit down. He's been placed in the lineup by Ted Haney.
That's a great move by Coach Crawford. Andrews had a little bit of foul trouble in the past, but he'll come out aggressive tonight. A little more aggressive than they need to be, actually.
Second free throw up and good. 12-9 Hearts. And they're going to show full court pressure defense. Tipton has the basketball for T-Town. He'll look off for Johnny King. Hart still in the man-to-man. Out top for Custer. Now off to Swingler. Down in the corner for Johnny King. King with the basketball. He'll drive. Dishes off. Tipton. Long three. Will not go. Rebound controlled by the Shoes. They'll get it out top to Nick Swingler. He'll reset the offense. Swingler looks in the corner for Tipton. Tipton will drive. The reverse lay-in by John Tipton up and good. 12-11.
That's John's first 2 points of the ball game. Both ball teams play some excellent defense.
And almost another steal by T-Town as Johnny King laid out to get that one.
I'm going to say it again, Mark. I think Johnny King's the key to this ball game. So far, Johnny scored just, what do we got him for so far? The 2 points. I really think he's a key defensively and offensively for Teutopolis this evening.
King is guarding.
He's got McCall right now.
McCall with the basketball. Down low. Jared Holtz, a foul and a bucket.
Count the bucket. It's good. We'll see who the foul's going to go on.
I believe Ted Haney will get whistled for that one.
22 it is. Haney, his first foul.
The Hearts lead this one 14-11. 6:32 to play in the first half.
Team foul number 6 on the Shoes. Jared Holtz got a chance for the three-point play here.
And can put the Hearts up by 4. He does. 15-11 Hearts. 6:32 to go here in the first half. Mitch Custer for T-Town. Custer
will get fouled on his way to the hole. Fraser will pick up the foul.
Custer very slow. Make it Swingler.
That was Swingler,
fouled.
exactly.
Swingler very slow getting up.
That foul will go against Pritchard, his first foul. Team foul number 5 on the Hearts.
Shoes have another sub getting ready to check into the ball game. I believe it's Aaron Nieberge.
Yeah, I can't see the number yet, Mark. We'll get it here. Now both ball teams have their big scorers on the bench right now as far as Effingham goes Earhart's setting.
Swingler's free throw will not go. Offensive rebound comes off to John Tipton. He lost it out of bounds. That is Aaron Nieberge checking into the ball game. He'll replace Nick Swingler.
Yeah, I got to give Swingler a little bit of a rest. He hit the floor pretty hard there. I don't expect to see him on the bench too long. He'll be back in this ball game pretty quick.
Shoes need him on the floor. He is their quarterback. Holtz, foul. Well,
going to call Holtz for a walk. Another turnover for the Hearts, and as we said earlier, they cannot turn the ball over in this ball game, as well as Teutopolis has to stay out of foul trouble now.
Yeah, Stortson retorts back for the Hearts. T-Town with the basketball. Custer direct a little traffic. Gets it off for Tipton, almost stolen away by Stortson.
Effingham's defense really stepped up in this second quarter, Mark.
Nieberge looks off for Johnny King on the left side. King with the basketball, has it on the left wing. Will dive into the lane, tries to spin. He'll get whistled for a walk.
Exactly, Mark. Good call by the officials. Johnny expecting the foul, but he walked before that. T-Town takes a timeout here.
5:50 to go.
10 points here in the half.
15-11 Hearts. 5:40 to go in this first half. Garrett Holtz out top, guarded by Niebrookie. Holtz with the basketball, dribbles through some traffic, dishes off. Ryan McCall from 3. Shot won't go. Offensive rebound comes off to Josh Stortzum, and Stortzum puts the Hearts up by 6.
Big bucket by Stortzum that time.
17-11. Niebrookie with the basketball. Making Haney. Haney underneath. Nice move by Tipton. The reverse lay-in will not go. Stortzum another rebound.
Boy, I don't know how that ball didn't go in the hole.
Down low, McCall looks back out top for Holtz. He'll look on the right side for Trent Craik. Craik brings it out top. Has it on the wing. Dishes underneath. Stortzum. He lost the basketball. Picked up by T-Town.
Trying to do too much in just a little bit of time. They got to settle
King down to Niebrookie. Niebrookie shot from 10 will not go. Keller the rebound for the Hearts. He'll get it out quickly for Jared Holtz. Holtz, nice dish down underneath for Stortzum, and Stortzum will get fouled by John Tipton, I believe.
That'll be Tipton's first foul. That's a good foul, though. I tell you what, Stortzum had an easy shot if Tipton don't get in there and knock it down.
4:41 to go.
Team foul number 6 on the shoes.
4:41 to go in the half. The Hearts leading 17-11 over T-Town. Josh Stortzum at the line, shooting 2. First one by Stortzum off the iron, no good. Shoes get a couple of subs into the ball game. Andy Meddy reporting for his first action. Nick Swingler comes back for the Shoes as well.
And Meddy's a ball player we've talked about last year and this year. Gives quality minutes to a good ball team. He'll give you 2 or 3 good minutes every quarter.
Second free throw by Stortzum up and good. 18-11 Hearts. They lead by 7.
Josh has 3 points in the game.
And have outscored T-Town in this quarter, 9-2. Swingler with the basketball. He'll look out top for Johnny King. King looks off for Tipton. Tipton right back over to King. Ball was tipped. King picked up the loose ball. He tried to look out top. He'll look cross court for Swingler. Now cross court, and Custer in the corner. A 3 is up and good.
7 points in the ball game for Mitch.
18-14. For the Hearts.
Josh Stortzum count the bucket, and he's fouled on the play by Meddy. Stortzum with 5 points here in the quarter, Mark.
The Hearts are doing a job on the baseline, Rich.
Well, the big thing that has happened, Gobzinski, the big man, is not in the middle right now. Effingham is exploiting the middle and taking control of the game right there.
2014, 4:02 to go here in this second quarter. Free throw up and good by Stortzum, makes it 21-14. 4 minutes to go in the half. Swingler for the Shoes. Looks off for King. King with the basketball. Tried to look inside. He'll look back out top for Tipton. Right back over for Custer. Shot will not go. Loose ball. Finally picked up by King. And then a rebound by Keller. And Keller was mugged by Johnny King.
That's the 3rd time they just now decided to call it. Johnny's a lot smarter ball player than what he just showed. If you make a mistake, you just back off on the defense and play your defense. He got a little carried away and made a foul that not a recommended foul by any coach. The difference, as we said, Effingham so far has taken King and Custer basically out of the offense. Custer does lead in scoring, but he's only got 7 points. From the other night, we saw King and Custer in the first half with 38 points.
Free throw by Keller up and good. He'll get the bonus. 3:28 to go in the first half. It's a 22-14 Hart lead.
6 points for Keller here in the ball game.
And the officials at this point starting to let things get away from them.
Well, that's exactly what's happened here.
No good. Custer the rebound. He'll get it down low. For Swingler inside for Andy Meddy. Meddy lost the handle. Picked up. Andy Meddy. Shot will not go. Blocked. Picked up by the Hearts. Garrett Holtz gets it up for Trent Craik. Craik with the basketball. Right back for Holtz. Holtz on the right side. Has it on the wing. He's picked up by Swingler. Now by Meddy. Dishes down low for Craik. Inside. Stortsom making McCall. McCall lost the handle, picked up by King. And Johnny King is whistled for a travel.
Johnny wanted to pass the ball. He looked up the floor and turned the ball over. Another mistake. He just has to use his hand a little bit. He'll be in the ball game here. Just going to take him a little bit of time to get, this is a big ball game for both ball teams.
Hearts had the basketball and an 8-point lead. Down low. Josh Stortsom's shot would not go. Meddy the rebound for T-Town.
Well, they run the inbounds play to perfection. The ball just rolled off the hole. That time, Stortsom has to get that shot in, too.
Custer will drive. The finger roll up and good.
5 points in the quarter for Mitch, 9 points in the ball game.
22-16, Hearts leading by 6. Jared Holtz looks down to Ryan McCall on the left wing. McCall will bring it up top of the arc. Now dishes off for Holtz on the right side. Holtz out top, looking for a little help. Gets it off for McCall. McCall guarded by King here. Gets a pick from Stortsom. McCall over to Holtz. Inside, Matt Keller. The shot blocked by Meddy. And Andy Meddy picks up the loose ball. Got it off to Custer. He'll bring it across the timeline. 22-16. Hearts leading by 6. Dishes off. Johnny King from 3. Shot off the iron. No good. The Hearts get the rebound. Keller gets it out quickly for Holtz. Hearts are running. Holtz brings it up. Shot off the glass. Won't go on a charge. Whistled on Jared Holtz.
Jared Holtz will get called for the charge. And we'll put that one on the acting ability that time by Teutopolis. That'll be Holtz's second foul. Team foul number 8. T-Town does not shoot on that. It's player control. They'll get the ball out with 1:45 to go here, Mark.
Mark Pritchard is checked in for the Hearts, replacing Matt Keller. The Hearts lead this one 22-16, 1:45 to go in the first half.
Going to have to clean up a little perspiration on the floor.
Hughes with the basketball, trailing by 6. Still doing a little house cleaning down there underneath the Effingham goal.
Now Effingham's going to take a timeout.
1:45 to go in this first half. The Hearts leading 20. Hearts still in the man-to-man defense. For T-Town, this is Mitch Custer. He'll bring it across the timeline. Picked up by Jared Holtz. Custer on the left side. Has it out on the wing, out beyond the arc. Custer, as the shoes clear out, gets it back for Johnny King. King with the basketball, top of the arc. He'll bring it over to the right side. Shoots very patient offensively. King now will drive, takes the shot off the glass, up and good. 22-18, T-Town has scored 4 straight.
Just what Johnny's got to do. Take his time, run his offense. He's got a great first step. Shoot the easy shot.
McCall with the basketball for the Hearts. He'll look off to Jared Holtz on the right wing. Holtz looking for some help. He'll get fouled by Nick Swingler.
Going to call Pritchard for the offense. Going to call Mark Pritchard for the offensive foul that time.
So the Hearts turn it over again. T-Town trailing by 4. This time they'll bring it down and let T-Town shoot a free throw or 2.
That's team foul number 9 here in the half against the Hearts. Still 55 seconds to go in the half. T-Town can cut this thing down.
It has been one heck of a first half.
Coach Corona that time having a few words for the officials. And I think all he's asking is if you're going to call it one end, call it both ends.
Free throw up and good by the shoes, Nick Swingler.
Nick's first point of the ball game.
One more coming for Swingler. Makes it a 22-20 ball game. Under a minute to play here in the first half.
T-Town scored 6 points in a row.
And another steal. Drake finally picked it up for the Hearts, gets it off to Pritchard. He threw it into Johnny King's hand. King brings it up, a chance for T-Town to tie. King with the basketball. He'll drive baseline, ran into a crowd, threw it into a crowd. And a jump ball called as 3 or 4 players hit the floor. Johnny King was down there. Trent Craik was down there. Meddy, Pritchard all on the floor as well.
And I don't know how you can't call a foul that time when Stortsom diving into the floor on top of the player. But we've seen that in the last 2 times on the floor. Now they're going to give the ball. The officials made a mistake, and the ball's going to go back to Teutopolis here.
Matt Keller is checked back in for the Hearts. Now they'll bring them all back down and give the ball back to T-Town on the alternating possession. Shoes trail 22-20. Custer to trigger the inbounds for T-Town.
T-Town can tie it up on this trip. Still 35 seconds to go in the quarter.
Custer with the basketball. He'll look in for Nick Swingler. Swingler brings it out top. He's pressured. Gets it off for Mitch Custer. Shoes are going to look for one here, Rich, and tie this ball game or take a one-point lead going into halftime.
Well, I think you'll see Custer get the shot off if it's possible.
Mitch Custer out top for the Shoes. Has the basketball.
Once Custer drives, he'll dish if you don't stop him.
Long three from Custer. Will not go. Rebound. Stolen away by Tipton. A whistle before the shot.
No, and the official blew the whistle and just stopped play. This will be an interesting call.
What call was there?
I have no idea. He just blew the whistle, stopped play. It's going to have to be ball out at Teutopolis.
1.7 seconds to go. It's still a 22-20 ball game. I don't think anyone saw a foul.
Can't count the basket. T-Town will get the ball under their own bucket. There was no foul. He inadvertently blew the whistle. With 1.7, T-Town has a shot at the bucket, though.
Corey Parks is going to check back in. Officials over talking to Coach Ken Crawford. He is not a happy camper.
And I don't blame Ken, but the right play, the right call will be give T-Town the ball under their own bucket.
Officials still trying to explain it to Ken Crawford.
One official thought he heard a whistle, so he blew the play dead. Custer's shot went in. It didn't count. You can't count that shot. But what you can do, you give T-Town the ball under the bucket.
1.7 seconds to go. Shoes trailing by 2. A chance to tie this ball game or take a one-point lead going into halftime.
Now, the other thing that could happen is it could be a jump ball situation. They're going to put another half second probably on the clock.
No, I think you got to give this one to T-Town underneath their own bucket. They stole the ball.
I think the call right. And 1.8 is what they put on the clock. Once he blew the whistle, he killed play. And unfortunately, the one official will have to put the thing in play on his own here.
Okay. I think we're ready now. 1.8 seconds to go in this first half. It's been a great half of basketball. Inside. Tipton
the shot up and was fouled on the play.
He'll go to the free throw line. Still 0.2 seconds to go.
2/10 of a second yet to play. That foul will go against McCall, his second foul of the ball game.
Now Tipton a chance to tie this ball game.
John can hit the foul shots. I don't have any doubt believing he can drain both of them in this shot.
First one by Tipton off the iron, no good. The Hearts are going to head to the locker room at halftime with at least a one-point lead here.
Well, I said it, and then I hexed him on it. He's got one of the best shots around.
Second free throw from Tipton. In and out, no good. Corey Parks the rebound. There's the gun. Halftime has arrived to Holtz, Keller, and Trent Craik. Hearts have the basketball. T-Town in the full court man-to-man defense. Jared Holtz brings it across the timeline, guarded by Nick Swingler. Holtz with the basketball. He'll bring it out top. Looks right side. Down to Craik. Trent Craik will drive and gets the roll to make it 24-20 Hearts.
5 points in the ball game for Trent. Good start for Effingham. Now T-Town's got to come down and do the same thing.
And the Hearts are in a matchup zone here to start this third quarter. Custer with the basketball. Gets it off for Johnny King. Right back to Mitch Custer. And the Hearts have Dustin Earhart on Mitch Custer.
Well, I don't think that's on purpose. That was just a mismatch that happened. And now Earhart's going to get called for a hold and pick up his third foul. Still hasn't played 3 minutes of the ball game, and he has 3 fouls.
We'll see what Jim Corona wants to do. He may leave his big guy in the ball game. (24-20) just into third quarter action here. The Hearts leading T-Town.
Mark, if that's any indication of how they're going to call the game this second half, it's going to be a lot different than what it was in the first half.
Custer gets it way out top for Nick Swingler. He's got it. He'll look right side for Custer. Shot will not go. Earhart the rebound for the Hearts. Dusty brings it across the timeline. Gets it down low for Craik. Out top. Ball stolen away. Picked up by Custer. He'll bring it up. 24-22. And you were right, Rich. The Shoes have come out. They have increased that full court man-to-man pressure.
Well, that's what they've got to do. They've got to take the pressure to the Effingham offense now.
Keller gets it across the timeline for Ryan McCall. McCall double teamed. He lost it. Picked up by Johnny King. King runs it up. Lay in by King. Will not go.
Will get called for his third foul.
6:37 to go here in the third quarter. Johnny King heads to the charity stripe, a chance to tie this ball game.
Now what Effingham has to do against that full court pressure, Mark, is real simple. You look to pass the ball, don't dribble the ball. There will be an open man because Taytown will double team you. Effingham's going to take a timeout here.
Jim Corona saw something he didn't like in the first minute and a half of this third quarter.
If you see the press, look for Effingham to try and get Earhart the ball down deep so he can get the easy bucket.
King shooting a pair here. First one by Johnny up and good, 24-23.
Johnny's fifth point of the ball game.
One more coming for Johnny King here. Second one, all the way, no good. Offensive rebound, Todd Taylor lost it out of bounds as he and Dustin Earhart fighting for the loose ball. And there could have been a foul called on that one, Rich.
Could have been a foul either way on that play, and I'm surprised the officials are letting it happen.
Shoes in the full court pressure defense. Another steal.
Johnny King tried call timeout, but he'd already stepped on the out-of-bounds lane before the timeout was taken. It'd be Effingham basketball.
For the Hearts. Keller gets it into Holtz. Right back to Matt Keller. Back over to Jared Holtz. Holtz with the basketball. Double team. Back over to Matt Keller. Hearts need to get it across the timeline, and they don't. And the Hearts have turned it over 3 times in the first minute and a half of this third quarter.
And what Effingham has to do, they've got to get 3 and 4 people involved in moving the basketball. The 2 people on the one end of the floor cannot handle the basketball by themselves against the zone trap. You've got to get 3 people involved in the play.
24-23, the Hearts leading T-Town. Down low, Johnny King shot blocked from behind. The Moose ball comes off to Custer, and T-Town takes a 1-point lead again, 25-24.
Now we're going to have a whistle on 44. That foul's going to go against Taylor for some reason.
Not exactly sure what happened there.
They give T-Town the basketball. I'm not sure.
Keller for the Hearts. Gets it into Dustin Earhart.
The point.
Earhart gets it off for Holtz. He'll bring it across the timeline. Holtz double teamed. Looks off for Ryan McCall on the left side. McCall with the basketball, working on Johnny King.
Oh no, we're going to call a double foul on the play.
5:55 to go in this third quarter. It's a 25-24.
Earhart picks up his 4th foul for it.
Hughes leading Effingham 25-24, and Dustin Earhart will have to sit down.
I think they fouled that for T-Town. I'm not positive. I lost. That foul will be against Taylor. No, they're going to call the... Yeah, they give it on Taylor, so that'll be Todd Taylor's first foul of the game.
Custer with the basketball. He'll look off for Gobzinski. Out top for Swingler. Now off to King. Underneath Gobzinski. 27-24.
Nice play that time by Gobzinski. Get open.
The Hearts
Dobby has 5 in the ball game here.
Are in danger of letting this one get away. Keller double teamed in the backcourt. He'll finally get it up. Hearts break the pressure. McCall, he'll get the bucket. 27-26, 5:25 to go in the third.
Big 2-pointer for the Hearts. Ryan has 4 in the ball game.
The Hearts needed that 2-pointer. Swingler out top for T-Town with the basketball. He'll get it off for Gobzinski. Make it Johnny King. King over to Gobzinski. Now to Custer.
T-Town has a mismatch with Gobzinski. He's got Holtz on him. They've got to recognize that and give him the ball.
They do. They get Swingler inside. Nick Swingler makes it a 29-26 ball game. Holtz with the basketball. Gets it up quickly for...
Got the ball to Craig. He was fouled by Taylor.
That'll be 3 on Taylor, I believe.
Well, I'm not sure what they're going to do here, Mark. I've got him for 2 fouls.
Well, that will be Taylor's second foul.
Team foul number 2 on the shoes here in the half. Effingham has 3 fouls so far in the half.
Harts with the basketball. This is McCall. Nice dish underneath to Jared Holtz. Shot from 15 won't go. Rebound controlled by the shoes, Todd Taylor. He'll get it off for Swingler. Down court quickly. This is Custer from 3. Shot won't go. Keller the rebound for the Harts. He'll get it off for Jared Holtz. Up court quickly for Ryan McCall. McCall on the left wing.
Take advantage of it. Harts missed a great opportunity to score that time.
Out top, McCall almost had it stolen away. And finally, on the floor, gets a timeout call.
I'm not sure we got a 3 official tour here this evening, and they have just not done a very good job of officiating, and that's the first time all year I've said anything. They're letting way too many things happen on both ends of the floor right now.
Very inconsistent. Very inconsistent. For the Harts, Ryan McCall gets it in for Stortson, right back to McCall. McCall will drive. Gets it down low for Holtz. Inside, Stortson off the glass, up and good. 29-28.
8 points in the game for Josh Stortson. That's a big bucket.
Swingler. Pull the shoes, gets it off for Mitch Custer. Heel direction traffic. Down low. Gobzinski drove, and a foul is going to be whistled on the Harts.
Jared Holtz will get called for the foul. Got to the spot just a second too late. He'll pick up his first foul, team foul number 4 on the Harts.
They're going to say the foul on the floor. They'll give it the ball out of bounds to T-Town underneath their own bucket.
Before Gobzinski could get the shot off.
Inside, Swingler came open again, and that makes it a 31-28 ball game.
6 points in ball game for Nick Swingler.
For the Harts, Josh Stortson. Stortson will drive. Lost the handle on the shot. Picked up by the shoes. Mitch Custer from 15. Shot won't go. Rebound controlled by Craik. He'll get it up quickly for Jared Holtz. Holtz with the basketball. Off to Keller. Had it stripped away. Swingler with the basketball. He'll look down low for Gobzinski. Gobzinski drives and gets the lay in.
No call on that play either direction. Gobby with now 7 points in the game.
33-28, 5-point lead for T-Town. Their biggest of the night. Keller with the basketball. Off to Craik. Craik had it stolen away. King with the basketball for T-Town. He'll walk it across the timeline. Now gets it off to Mitch Custer. He'll set the offense. Hart still in the man-to-man. Custer with the basketball. Off to Gobzinski. Out top for Swingler. Now to King on the right side. Got a King. Backs it out. Shoes looking to run a little clock here with a 5-point lead. King will drive. Oh, my goodness. Got a King, a wide open lane to the bucket. It's 35-28.
You can't play defense on one guy and expect somebody else to pick up your man. Great job by Johnny recognizing what was going on the floor.
Johnny King slapped the ball out of bounds from Ryan McCall as the Harts are going to get Corey Parks onto the floor. McCall is going to have a seat. 35-28.
T-Town's done a great job with their defense in the game to make this thing happen for them. And has been able to, one thing that Teutopolis is doing, Mark, they didn't do in the first half, they're settling their offense down and running through their offense.
Richard has checked in as well for the Harts. Holtz to trigger the inbounds. Jared Holtz way out top. The ball was tipped. Craik lets it go out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Harts underneath the shoe bench.
Now they're going to have to go full court. I'm not sure why Trent just didn't go and pick that ball up and put it back in play.
Stortson with the basketball. He'll trigger the inbounds. Gets it in for Craik. Trent Craik over to Jared Holtz. Holtz picks up the dribble, double team, gets it across the timeline for Craik. He'll drive, the finger roll up and good.
5-point ball game. That's 7 points in the game for Trent. 2 big points now.
35-30. Hearts trail the Shoes by 5. Swingler gets it off for Mitch Custer. He's guarded by down to Gobzinski. Gobzinski's shot will not go. Rebound controlled by the Hearts. They'll get it out quickly. Jared Holtz dishes off for Corey Parks. Underneath for Pritchard. Out top. Holtz from 3. Shot off the iron. No good. Gobzinski the rebound. He'll get it out quickly for Swingler. Off to Custer. His lay-in is good. 37-30 Shoes.
Custer with 6 points in the quarter, 15 points in the ball game.
For the Hearts. Stortson with the basketball. He'll bring it across the timeline. Dishes off for Corey Parks on the left side. Parks brings it out top. Now back down to the left wing. Out beyond the arc, directing a little traffic. Parks takes it right side to the elbow. Dishes back for Holtz. Tried to roll right back to Parks, and the ball tipped out of bounds off the hands of Corey Parks.
And the difference in the quarter's been T-Town's been able to run their offense and capitalize. Effingham the last 3 times down the floor. Out of the 4 times have not been able to do it, and that's the difference in the game right now, 7 points.
John Tipton has checked in to replace Gobzinski in the Shoe lineup. 37-30. T-Town leading Effingham. Under a minute to play in this 3rd quarter.
Good move by Coach Crawford not to allow Gobzinski to pick up his 4th foul.
Down low. A shot again by Swingler, I believe.
Taylor on the bucket. Got the feed from Custer. Saw him open, and Taylor just stepped in, shot the ball, made the bucket. Makes it a 9-point game.
39-30. Out top, Jared Holtz for the Hearts. Dishes off for Crake. He'll drive baseline. Cut off. Underneath. Puts up a shot. It won't go. Rebound comes off to Custer. Crake found himself under the bucket with nowhere to go. Had to force a shot. Custer out top. Shoes will look for 1. They lead 39-30 late in this 3rd quarter. Mitch Custer with the basketball. He'll dish off for King. A foul going to be whistled on Trent Crake with 3.2 seconds to go in the quarter.
I've got Trent for his first foul. It'll be a Teutopolis ball. That's only team foul number 5 here in the half on the Hearts.
Shoes will have it in the corner.
They got a shot up in the 2nd quarter in 1.5 seconds, so they've definitely got time to shoot this ball here.
Long shot
by Custer
was blocked. Pritchard pulled the loose ball down. His full court shot. Hearts will have the basketball. Holtz brings it across the timeline, guarded by Swingler. Jared Holtz on the left side. He'll get whistled for a carrying violation.
Now they're going to call Swingler on the foul on the push-off. That'll be Nick Swingler's first foul, team foul number 3 here in the half.
Boy, Nick Swingler has had a great second half of basketball.
I'll tell you, the kids, it's the role players that can make the shooters better, and Swingler's one of them. Todd Taylor's another one. John Tipton's been one of them this ball game. And Mitch Custer's got 15 points in the game so far. Johnny King was 7, and Andrew Gobzinski was 7. So they make those other guys better.
Dustin Earhart on the floor for the Hearts. They look down to Trent Crake in the corner. Crake with the basketball, takes it to the elbow. Underneath, Josh Stortson a bucket, 39-32.
Stortson off the bench now with 10 points for the Hearts. Effingham's got to come up with some big defensive plays to get right in this thing.
Tipton looks off for Johnny King. Right back for Swingler. Now off to King on the left side. King looking to drive. Had it slapped away by Crake. Ball's on the floor. King picked it up. Gets it back for Mitch Custer. Custer way out top. Looking to direct some traffic. Gets it off for King. Out top, Tipton from 3. Knocked it down. 42-32. 10-point lead for T-Town.
The biggest bucket of the ball game so far. Tipton is a 3-point shooter, and he drilled that one.
Dustin Earhart for the Hearts from 15. Shot will not go. Ball knocked out of bounds by Keller. For the Shoes, they're going to get Gobzinski back onto the floor.
Right now, Coach Crawford's trying to put their knockout in things right here. He's got the 10-point lead. He's trying to get a big lead right here and get this thing out of hand.
42-32, just into 4th quarter action. Custer with the basketball for T-Town. He'll drive, takes the shot off the glass, will not go. A foul whistled on the Hearts, Matt Keller.
That'll be Matt Keller's first foul of the ball game. Custer will go to the foul lane to shoot the 2-shot foul.
42-32, 6:38 to go in this final 8 minutes. Been a great ball game nonetheless.
Teutopolis has outscored Effingham 20-10 here in the half.
Free throw by Custer up and good. Makes it a 43-32 ball game.
Mitch has 16 in the game.
One more free throw coming from Mitch Custer. Second one on the way. 44-32. T-Town comes out in the full court pressure again. Holtz with the basketball. He'll get it up for Earhart. He had it slapped out of his hands, stolen by Custer. Mitch Custer.
Bad part about the ball game for Dusty, it's tough for him to get into the flow of the game now.
Gobzinski, 15-foot jumper, will not go. Earhart the rebound. Gets it off for Jared Holtz. Holtz with the basketball on the right side for the Hearts. Backs it out, looks off for Trent Craik. Underneath, nice pass inside to Matt Keller. 44-34.
Trying to keep this thing close here. If Effingham can stay under 10 with 3 minutes to go, they still have a shot at the ball game.
Custer for T-Town, guarded by Holtz. Has it out top. Mitch Custer with the basketball. Picks up the dribble. We're now looking for some help. Gets it off for Nick Swingler.
T-Town just content on getting the easy shot this time down the floor. They'll run some time off the clock.
King with the basketball. He'll back it out now. Near the timeline. King will drive into the lane. The shot by Johnny King up and good. 46-34.
Well, we talked about it the whole ball game. Johnny's got that quick step, and he just left Trent Craik behind on the play. Defense didn't come over and help out.
Holtz with the basketball. Threw it into a crowd. Picked off by T-Town. This is King. King with the basketball. He'll put it up over Holtz. Shot won't go. Keller the rebound for EHS. Gets it off for Holtz. Holtz picks up the dribble. Looks for some help. Down low for Earhart. Earhart will drive. Shot won't go. Offensive rebound. Matt Keller the putback.
10 points in the game for Keller.
46-36. Keller is keeping the Hearts in this ball game single-handedly. Custer out top. Dishes back for Nick Swingler. Now off to Johnny King. King with the basketball. Down low. Swingler backdoor cut. Makes it 48-36.
Nick Swingler with 8 points. 3 of those shots he's made have all been, every one of them has been the backdoor cut.
Keller.
Now Effingham will turn the ball over.
At the timeline, whistled for a travel call as the Shoes are going to get a sub into the ball game. It's John Tipton.
Effingham's going to take a timeout here, I believe.
Yeah, Hearts do. 48-36, 4:15 to play in this ball game. This is high school basketball on 95.7 WCRC.
The guys that had to come through for him have done it in the second half.
I said 46-34. It's actually 48-36 in favor of T-Town with 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Mitch Custer. A mismatch. He's guarded by Keller. Foul away from the basketball.
Andrew Gobzinski is going to get called for the push-off, throwing the elbow into Holtz, and Gobby will pick up his 4th foul.
48-36.
Only team foul number 4 here in the half on Teutopolis.
Hearts with the basketball, down by 12 to T-Town. Earhart to trigger the inbounds. And a 5-second call whistled as the Hearts couldn't get it inbounded.
Once again, Effingham turns the ball over, and that's been the biggest part of the second half. They've just not been able to hang on to the basketball.
Turnovers have been the bugaboo for the Hearts. Custer gets it out top for Tifton. He'll hand it off to Swingler. He gets it over to Johnny King. King with the basketball on the left side. Working on Keller. Now Sturtson picks him up. Looks out top for Custer. Mitch Custer with the basketball. Calling for some help. He'll get it back to Johnny King. King's just going to hold on to it. He is picked up by Sturtson. King will drive. The shot up and good by Johnny King. 50-36, 14-point lead for T-Town.
Not the best shot for Johnny, but the ball went in nonetheless for him, and that's 11 points in the game now.
For the Hearts, Earhart gets it off for Jared Holtz. Right back to Earhart. Earhart back to Holtz. In the corner. McCall Out top, Holtz, 15-footer, will not go. Rebound to Gobzinski. Here come the Shoes. And the Hearts get a steal. Jared Holtz takes it coast to coast. The shot won't go. Custer the rebound.
No call on the play at all.
Here come the Shoes. Custer gets it off for Swingler. Swingler will drive. Dishes underneath. Shot will not go from Tipton. Second shot won't go from Tipton. And then the loose ball finally picked up by the Hearts. This is Stortzum. Dishes off for McCall. McCall fouled by Nick Swingler. Ryan McCall heads to the free throw line.
It'll be Nick Swingler's second foul of the game. Team foul number 5.5. Not much of a factor right now, fouls. And I guess the reason they're not, because we're not seeing any fouls called in the ball game.
Another timeout on the floor. First free throw by McCall on the way. He rattles around and finally drops in.
I tell you, and this is a big key to Effingham's game this evening. McCall with only 3 points in the game. Ryan need double digits this evening to keep Effingham in it.
Second one by McCall, up and good. 50-38. 12-point lead for T-Town. Swingler gets it over in the corner for Johnny King. He'll look back out top for Custer. Make it Swingler. Nick Swingler with the basketball. Double team. Gets it off for Tipton. John Tipton with the basketball.
Good, smart basketball with Teutopolis just setting on the ball a little bit here. Mitch Custer's on the bench, wanting to get back in the game, but they're going to set on the ball a little bit here and give him a rest.
Tipton gets it off for Swingler. Nick Swingler on the wing, looks back out top for Gobzinski. Andy Gobzinski over to Johnny King in the wing. King of the basketball to the elbow for Swingler. He'll back it out.
Under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. T-Town setting on the ball.
Swingler dishes underneath. Johnny King inside the bucket, good. 52-38.
Effingham has to get some points and get them quickly here.
McCall for the Hearts has the basketball on the right side. Looks down low. Earhart finally gets on the board point-wise.
Destin's first 2 points in the ball game.
52-40. Swingler for T-Town. Down low for Taylor. Right back to Swingler. Now out top for Johnny King. King with the basketball. Looks inside. He'll get it right back. Johnny King out top. Has the basketball underneath Swingler. Off to Taylor. Todd Taylor makes it a 54-40 ball game.
We have a stoppage of play. That's Todd's 4th point of the game. Holtz got hit that time. No call made. Got hit right in the face on the play, and not one official made a call.
That'll allow Mitch Custer to get back into the game for T-Town to replace Todd Taylor.
Corey Parks back on the floor for Jared Holtz. He got popped, hard in the face. May have busted his nose on the play.
Not exactly sure what happened. At any rate, the Hearts have the basketball, trailing 54-40. For the Hearts, this is Corey Parks. Parks with the basketball out top. Has it on the left side. Down low, McCall from 3. Finally knocked it down. That was a 2. His foot was on the line. Timeout on the floor. It's 54-42.
Tell you, 3 for the year, but this game could really pick up some momentum for him.
Is a confidence builder for the Hearts nonetheless. Swingler for T-Town. The Hearts get another steal. Earhart gets it back for Holtz. He'll look down low for Ryan McCall. 54-44. 18 seconds to go. There's a foul going to be whistled.
Well,
Earhart or McCall.
Yeah, they're going to give it to McCall. That'll be his 4th foul. Team foul number 7, I believe, on the Hearts here in the half.
We'll walk it to the other end where the Shoes.
Nick Swingler will shoot the 2 shots. They now get into the ball game for Teutopolis is number 42.
Eric Blummer.
Gobzinski will set down.
Also coming in for T-Town is going to be Ted Haney.
setting down will be John Tipton. They've already got Custer setting for the evening. Mitch finishes with 17 points.
For T-Town, Jeff Probst getting set to check in as Swingler connects on the first free throw. He will replace Swingler in the lineup, Will Probst, if Swingler should make the second free throw.
Tell you what, big 9 points so far for Swingler. It's been a super help off the foul shooting plus his field goal shooting.
Second one will not go, 55-42. And another foul whistle with 11.7 seconds to go.
That foul will go against Swingler.
55-44.
Team foul number 6.
He is going to check in for Swingler into the lineup. His shoes will improve to 8-0, but it's a very hard-fought win for T-Town.
Well, I think Effingham gained a lot of respect in this ball game this evening, although they're going to go down by at least 11 here in the game. But I tell you what, Mark, they have put out an excellent display of basketball.
For the Hearts, McCall down on the baseline, had his shot blocked. Rebound picked up by John Repking.
John then walked with the basketball. Effingham now 4.4 seconds trying to get a shot up here.
Holtz with the ball. Inbounds for Earhart. Dusty Earhart connects on the 3. And that'll do it. The Hearts drop this one 55-47 to the team.